Hello everyone, my name is Jeremiah, the Bullfrog, and today I want to be talking about personalities, mine in general, or the one that I've committed to as a person, I guess. But was I this personality before I was the person? Or is it the other way around? Was I the person before the personality? Was I born with it? Or did it come about as I came of age? That kind of thing. The thing I'm having a problem with is judgment. As an ENFJ. Judgment. It makes me mean sometimes, or at least it makes people think that I'm mean, or maybe I am truly mean. Sometimes I have bad thoughts about people. I used to hate the entire world when I was younger. Because I lived in this little town. I'm not gonna name it because, well, people know what I'm talking about, but that place, it made me the person I am today. I have a kinder heart, a better spirit because of that place. But before before that city, I was an inconceivable little brat. At least that's what I feel like I was. I always had trouble doing school. I've been homeschooled all my life. And I always feel like I've been irresponsible with everything, that kind of thing. Sorry, I have something inside my throat. I'm not editing this. I don't think I'll edit any of my smogs, really. But is it a smog? Is it truly a small vlog? Well, it could be small in the sense that I'm in it, and I don't have that much of a life. But maybe I do. I have a girlfriend, I have a good job for now, and I hope to get another job. I only hope to climb the ladder. But back to my meanness, back to my judgment. I look at somebody and I can see their outside before I see their inside, before I see their heart. And I think this is a big problem. And when I see their heart, sometimes I go into judgments too. My coworkers, friends, family, everyone understands what I'm saying here. Because I keep a lot of stuff inside of me, where if I brought it out to light, it probably would be a darker world, I think. Just for everyone around me in general. I probably would get fired at my job. My parents would probably kick me out. I'm living with my parents right now, but that will change very soon here. I can see myself as a very mean person if I just let my mouth control me. And that's something maybe every ENFJ is like, I don't know. I only know 2 other ENFJs, both were my coworkers, and that's exactly what got them into trouble. Their judgment calls. And it seems like, oh yeah, the ENFJ, he knows what to say to every situation. Well, that is not true at all. Let me tell you one thing. I am really bad with social cues. It's funky, but really I don't know what to say in certain situations. I've had trouble, a lot of trouble with finding a girl, asking them to date me or like hanging out. I even gave flowers to somebody I learned was actually, who had a fiance. And I just decided to say, oh, well, they're just flowers because you're my friend. And she took it like that. I'm glad, because it would have been awkward, I tell you what. I didn't even know. And I hope this woman doesn't watch, because she'll put two and two together and notice that she is the one. And it will be even more noticed since I just said that. I was contemplating everything. I see a person, and the first thing I think is like, oh, he's fat, he needs to lose some weight. Which the thing is, a lot of the times when I make these judgment calls is for the better, for the other person. And if I really want to change somebody, I'll seep into their very being. But in conversation, I'll inch my way into the certain area that I am judging if I want to see a change in that person's life, because it's only for the better of themselves. And it's kind of a selfish thing too, because I want to see the change. I want to make the world a better place, the world around me a better place. But then again, is it really better? What if they just want to stay that way? In that case, I kind of get angry sometimes. But, what if there's another ENFJ like me, but has different judgments? Like, I'm conservative, I gotta say. I'll admit that. I don't care. YouTube, it's crap. But like, what if there's a liberal ENFJ out there, like Obama? Obama, he was an ENFJ, sadly. I say sadly because a lot of the issues that he did don't go by my standards or my family standards. I look at him and I'm like, wow, was he really trying to make the world a better place with what he was trying to do? Because you'll notice that every ENFJ you come across will be very they'll be truthful in every matter. So if somebody is actually saying the thing that they are saying, then either they actually mean it, or they are being a puppet or something like that. I don't know. And I just don't understand Obama. I mean, you see his family, I forget who put on that movie. I think it was D'Souza. I forget his first name. But his family, they lived in Africa, like actually Africa. You don't even hear about his brother or dad. You only hear about his mother, who, he was born in Hawaii or something. But his father, he was like a womanizer or something like that. And like, I think it was a bit of a vengeance thing for him. Like, he wanted to see all of the poor people become rich and all the rich people become poor. In that case, then you have still poor people. Or he wanted everyone to be rich, which is something that just can't happen unless you can make everyone into a medium format. But there are ways, I do believe, where you could actually make people into that middle class rather than low, middle, and high class. You can have middle class and high class. There is a way. You see Switzerland, I mean, they did it. They figured out how to have just a middle class and a high class. And I don't know if socialism or something is involved, but I know they did it. Everyone over there owns guns too, and people always argue, well, the United States is way too big. You couldn't have everyone, have guns and have lessons and everything like that. I don't know. I think it could be possible. But there's all sorts of subjects that I have come across, and a lot of people don't really get what I'm saying. I have all of these ideas inside of my head. A lot of them are just too idealistic. Maybe some of them are not that idealistic, but for some people, it is more idealistic than usual. A lot of people are realists. I think that's the word. Anyway, I have so many questions about my own personality. I keep going online and checking out what is up and stuff, and I don't know why my life feels so boring at times. I want to do a lot of good stuff, but here I am stuck at a job that won't make me a lot of money in the long run. So after a couple of years or so, I'll probably go into another job. I'll stay there for a couple of years to be loyal and have that on my resume. Should have thought this through, really. But anyway, if you won't have any questions for an ENFJ, I'm right here. But this ßmog has just turned into 10 or 11 minutes now. I think it's probably up for now. I'm starting to edit for my mom, but we'll see if that works out. If that works out, I'll probably start editing for other people too. We'll see what happens, though. I hope this wasn't too boring for everyone. This is Jeremiah, over and out.